Okay, guys, it is time for Bleach, and it's over. Goodbye.
No, no, no. They have to sit through us for at least 2 minutes,
Uh-huh.
maybe three. I mean, you could put, you could sit there and go into all the little annoying details about how this person said that, this side not important character said this to this other non-important character, but really, when it comes down to it, you know, three things happen. One, Ichigo's group finally got to the Soul King Palace, or should I say, get back to the Soul King Palace. Two, Yu Bak remodeled the place.
Mm-hmm.
And three, Uehara finally, after 50 chapters, finally made the door, finished making the door, and fucking opened it. That's the three things. That's pretty much what happened in this chapter.
Yeah.
And if Bleach, and if this is like some new Bleach pacing that he's going for, expect them to take 15 chapters to step through the door and the Garganta.
Mm-hmm.
Just 15 chapters, like, deviating, you know, like really, at this literally, like I almost expect it to take 15 chapters for them to step through the door and out of the Garganta.
Right.
That's how bad the pacing is. Like, you have bad pacing when friggin' One Piece Bleach recently has had worse pacing than One Piece has, which is saying a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But when you decide to go farther to the point where you have slower pacing than the One Piece anime, oh my god, that is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, One Piece manga is paced pretty slow. But when I'm talking about in reference to the One Piece anime being slow, I'm talking about the Dressrosa arc specifically because they had to do a special type of slow bullshit to
Oh, yeah.
you know, because One Piece is too popular for them to take a break from it, and people would rage out too much if they did a very long, filler arc in between Punk Hazard and Dressrosa. So, but Bleach, oh my god, this manga pacing is so horrible. Like they fill it out with just panels of people like reacting to stuff
Yeah.
and useless secondary character conversations that aren't important. Like nobody gives a fuck. Like
Yeah, I
really,
hear you.
like this was a shit chapter. Just utter garbage. There was nothing redeeming about this. It might have the only way this chapter could have had any redeeming qualities if it would have been at least one panel showing Aizen, but they didn't even do that. They wanted to waste panel time doing bullshit, but they wouldn't even show you one panel of Aizen. He doesn't even have to be doing anything. He just be sitting in the chair, and he'd
Right.
be awesome, and it would at least be meh. But no, it was shit.
Well, I guess my chapter rating for it is, it's not entirely shit, but for me, it's definitely subpar. The one thing I did kind of like in this chapter was just it was funny, just the whole Ruruka thing, but it wasn't much. Didn't really add much to the chapter. And
It made no sense.
to be fair, the remodeling did look pretty cool. So the art in this chapter was good. That that
Yeah,
was
but
that
I
was the
mean,
major redeeming factor was the art.
but
Um,
the whole thing with freaking Ryuka and Yukino or Yukono or whatever the fuck you pronounce his name,
Yukio.
it's
Yeah.
there was no question from the moment they came back in the story. You knew they weren't going to fight, but he had to waste time having another secondary character that's not going to do anything in this upcoming battle
I know.
question why these other secondary characters shouldn't go into the fight or why are they coming to fight or like what the hell.
Uh-huh.
Why are these two secondary characters who aren't going to do anything in the upcoming fight arguing over whether or not they should fight or not?
I know. That as far as progression goes, it was awful. And honestly, the content wasn't really redeeming either. But for me the art was good. I did enjoy it, but I don't know. There was some part of the interactions that I liked. Some of it I really didn't. I don't know. So I mean, it's definitely subpar. That's for absolute sure. Um, wouldn't wouldn't put it quite at a shit chapter, but close.
Alright, so that's Bleach for you.
Yeah.